Welcome, my dear friend. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Just allow yourself this moment, free from worries, free from the noise of the world. You are here, and that is something to celebrate. You've taken a beautiful step toward opening your heart and mind to something new, something healing. I know that life can sometimes feel heavy. There may be days when you wonder if things will ever get better, if success, money, and abundance are meant for you, or if they're only for others. I understand those feelings because we've all been there at some point. It's easy to believe that we are stuck, that our circumstances define us. But I want you to know, with all the love in my heart, that you are not stuck. You are simply standing at the doorway of change, and I am here with you, holding your hand, guiding you gently through that door. You see, everything begins with a thought. The way we think about ourselves, about money, about success, shapes the world we experience. If you've been feeling like abundance is far away, it's not because you're undeserving. It's not because you've done something wrong. It's only because no one ever told you how powerful your thoughts truly are. Right now, I want you to release any blame, any guilt, or any frustration you may be carrying. You've done the best you could with what you knew. And now, you are learning a new way, a kinder way, a way that reminds you that you are worthy of every good thing. You don't have to earn your worth. You don't have to struggle to deserve abundance. You were born deserving. Take another deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine letting go of all those old worries. In this space we've created together, you are safe. Safe to believe in new possibilities. Safe to dream again. Safe to know that success and prosperity are not distant stars, but gentle lights already within you, waiting to shine brighter. I invite you to softly say to yourself, I am open to receiving. I am worthy of abundance. Feel those words like a warm hug around your heart. Even if a part of you doubts it right now, that's okay. We are planting seeds today, seeds of hope, of confidence, of change. And just like any garden, with a little care and patience, those seeds will grow. There's nothing you need to force. There's nothing you need to chase. This journey is about allowing yourself to believe that life can be easier, that money can flow to you, that success can come with grace. And it all starts with this simple awareness that you have the power to change your inner world, and when you do, your outer world will follow. So stay with me, dear one. Together, we will gently shift those thoughts, open those doors, and welcome the abundance that has been waiting for you all along. My sweet friend, have you ever noticed how often we speak to ourselves without even realizing it? That quiet voice in your mind, the one that comments on your day, your choices, your dreams. That voice holds so much power. Many of us grow up hearing messages that tell us life is hard, that money doesn't come easily, or that success is only for a lucky few. Over time, those messages settle into our minds like little clouds, shading the bright light of possibilities. But here's something wonderful to remember. Those thoughts are not set in stone. They are like passing clouds, and you, my dear, are the sky. You are vast, open, and capable of clearing those clouds to let the sun shine through. Every thought you think is like a seed. Some seeds grow into flowers of confidence, joy, and abundance. Others may grow into weeds of doubt, fear, and limitation. The good news is, once you become aware of what you're planting, you can choose differently. You can begin to plant thoughts that nurture your dreams instead of holding them back. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. If you've been told that money is a struggle or that you're not meant for success, those are just old weeds that someone else planted. It's not your fault they're there, but you do have the gentle power to pull them out and make space for something better. When you wake up each day, you have a fresh opportunity to choose thoughts that support the life you want to create. Thoughts like, I am worthy of success, or money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. At first, these thoughts might feel strange, especially if you're used to thinking the opposite. But just like tending to a garden with patience and care, these new thoughts will begin to take root. The more you repeat them, the stronger they grow. And soon, they will blossom into experiences that reflect your new way of thinking. It's also important to remember that your body listens to your thoughts. When you think thoughts of fear or lack, your body feels tense. Your heart feels heavy. But when you think loving, abundant thoughts, your whole being relaxes. You feel lighter, more open, more hopeful. This is the beautiful connection between your mind and your body. They work together to shape your reality. So every time you choose a positive thought, you're not just changing your mind, you're nurturing your entire self. Let's begin right now. Close your eyes for a moment and softly say to yourself, I am open to the flow of abundance. I welcome success into my life. Breathe in those words as if they are the sweetest air. Feel how your body responds, perhaps a little more calm, a little more uplifted. This is how you begin to shift your world, one gentle thought at a time. You don't need to have all the answers today. You only need to know that you hold the power to think in a way that supports your dreams. And I am here with you, reminding you that you are capable, you are deserving, and you are already on your way to a life filled with prosperity and joy. Sometimes, without even knowing it, we carry old beliefs about money and success, like heavy bags on our shoulders. These beliefs may have come from things we heard growing up. Phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard for every penny. While the people who said these things may have meant well, they planted seeds of limitation in our minds. Over time, those seeds can grow into strong roots, making us believe that abundance is difficult or out of reach. But today I want to remind you that you don't have to carry those heavy bags anymore. You have the choice to set them down, to release those old beliefs with kindness and love. It's not about blaming anyone or feeling bad for having these thoughts. We all pick up beliefs from the world around us. What matters is that now you are aware, and with awareness comes the gentle power to change. One of the most loving things you can do for yourself is to listen to the thoughts you have about money and success. Do you find yourself thinking, I'll never have enough, or I'm not lucky like others? If so, it's okay. These thoughts are simply echoes of old stories, not truths. And just as stories can be rewritten, so can your beliefs. A beautiful way to begin this process is through a simple practice. Find a quiet moment and take a piece of paper. Write down one belief you have about money or success that feels heavy or limiting. Look at it with compassion, knowing it's just a thought you've been thinking, not who you are. Now, gently cross it out and write a new, empowering belief in its place. For example, if you wrote, money is hard to come by, you can replace it with, Money comes to me with ease and grace. Feel the difference in those words. Let them wash over you like a soft wave, clearing away the old and welcoming the new. Another loving practice is to stand before a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak these new beliefs aloud. At first, it may feel unusual, but over time, this simple act of affirming yourself will begin to soften the resistance within. You might say, "I deserve to be successful," or "I am open to receiving abundance in all forms." Each time you do this, you are nurturing a new belief, one rooted in love and possibility. Remember, dear one, releasing old beliefs is not about force. It's about allowing yourself to step into a new way of thinking that feels light, free, and supportive. Every time you choose a positive affirmation, you are gently reprogramming your mind to expect good things. And the universe responds to those expectations. So as you go about your day, notice when those old thoughts appear, and lovingly remind yourself, "I choose a new way now. I am worthy of all the abundance life has to offer." You are not limited by the past. You are free to create a new story, one filled with success, prosperity, and joy. And I am here with you, every step of the way, cheering you on as you open your heart and mind to the beautiful possibilities that await you. When you begin to understand how life responds to the energy you give out, everything starts to feel a little lighter, a little more possible. The law of attraction is not something complicated or something only a few people can use. It is always working, whether we know it or not. It simply means that the thoughts and feelings you send out into the world are like magnets, gently pulling similar experiences back to you. If you often think about what you don't have or worry about what's missing, life will reflect more of that back to you. But when you focus on gratitude, on joy, on believing that good things are coming your way, you begin to invite those very things into your life. There is no need to be perfect in your thoughts. This isn't about never having a negative moment. It's about gently guiding yourself back to a place of hope when you notice you've wandered into doubt. Think of your mind like a radio. You get to choose which station to tune into. There's a station for fear and lack, but there's also a beautiful station playing songs of abundance, success, and happiness. You have the power to turn the dial. Each time you choose a positive thought, each time you speak an affirmation like, "I attract success and prosperity with ease," you are tuning into that better station. I know it can feel challenging when your current reality doesn't yet show the abundance you desire. But remember, what you see right now is simply a reflection of past thoughts and beliefs. Today, you are planting new seeds, and with a little patience, they will grow. Even something as simple as feeling grateful for what you already have can open the door to more. When you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking about what's missing, take a moment to say, "Thank you for this new day. Thank you for the opportunities that are coming to me." This small shift in focus can create waves of positive change. It's also helpful to imagine how it would feel if you already had the success and abundance you desire. Close your eyes and picture yourself living with ease, with financial freedom, with joy in your heart. Feel that sense of peace and satisfaction. The universe responds to feelings even more than words. So when you allow yourself to feel abundant now, you become a magnet for more of that feeling to flow into your life. You don't have to know exactly how everything will happen. Your job is simply to keep your thoughts and feelings aligned with what you wish to attract. and trust that life will meet you there. So, as you move through your day, gently remind yourself, I am attracting all that I need. Prosperity flows to me effortlessly. Let these words be like a soft melody in the background of your mind, keeping you tuned into the frequency of abundance. You are worthy of every good thing, and it's already on its way to you. Your subconscious mind is like a quiet, gentle river flowing beneath the surface of your daily thoughts. It's always there, guiding much of what you experience, even if you're not fully aware of it. The beliefs and ideas stored in this deep part of your mind shape how you see the world, how you feel about yourself, and what you believe is possible for you. Many of these beliefs were formed long ago without you even realizing it. But here's the beautiful truth. You can speak to this part of your mind and guide it toward thoughts that support the life you want to create. Think of your subconscious as a soft, fertile garden, ready to accept any seeds you plant. The words you repeat, the thoughts you hold often, these are the seeds. If you've been telling yourself, I'll never be successful, or money doesn't come to me, your subconscious accepts those words as instructions, simply because it doesn't judge, it only receives. But when you begin to gently offer new, loving thoughts like, I am open to wealth, or success comes to me with ease, your subconscious starts to listen. Over time, it will believe these new ideas and guide your actions and feelings to match them. This is where the power of affirmations becomes truly magical. By repeating positive statements, especially when you are relaxed or just waking up or drifting off to sleep, you are speaking directly to that deeper part of your mind. You don't have to force anything. It's not about shouting or demanding change. It's about softly, consistently feeding your mind the nourishing thoughts it needs to grow a new reality. Even listening to subliminal affirmations, where positive messages are gently playing in the background, can help reprogram your mind in the most natural way. Imagine you are tuning a radio to a station that plays only songs of abundance, success, and joy. At first, if you've been tuned to a different station for years, it might take a little time for the new sound to feel familiar. But with patience and regular listening, that new frequency becomes your normal. This is how deep mind reprogramming works. It's not instant, but it is certain if you stay kind and consistent with yourself. You might choose to start and end your day with a few simple affirmations. Words like, every day I grow more aligned with abundance, or my mind is focused on prosperity and success. These gentle reminders, repeated daily, begin to reshape the pathways in your mind, clearing out the old limiting beliefs and replacing them with thoughts that open doors. There's no need to worry if you don't believe every word right away. The subconscious mind accepts repetition, and over time, belief will naturally follow. Trust that each time you speak a positive affirmation, you are planting seeds that will soon blossom into experiences of wealth, success, and joy. Be patient with yourself and know that your mind is always listening, always ready to support you in creating a life filled with abundance. Abundance is not just something you see or hold in your hands. It's something you feel deep within your heart. The emotions you carry each day act like signals, quietly telling life what you are ready to receive. When you feel joyful, grateful, and open, you naturally invite more of those experiences that match those feelings. It's like smiling at the world and watching it smile back at you. But when you feel weighed down by fear, doubt, or frustration, it's as if you are closing the door to the very things you desire. This is why it's so important to gently guide your emotions toward the frequency of abundance. You don't have to force happiness or pretend everything is perfect. It's about finding small moments where you can shift how you feel, even just a little. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through gratitude. When you take a moment to appreciate what you already have, no matter how small, it creates a warm, open space in your heart. That feeling of gratitude sends out a message that says, I am ready for more good to come into my life. It's a simple practice, but it can transform the way you experience each day. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine what it would feel like if you already had everything you desire. Picture yourself living in comfort, feeling secure, knowing that all your needs are met. Let that feeling of ease and joy wash over you. Even if your outer world hasn't caught up yet, this inner feeling is what begins to attract those experiences. The universe responds to how you feel more than just what you say. So when you nurture emotions of abundance, you become a magnet for prosperity. You can start by finding something right now to appreciate. Perhaps it's the roof over your head, the food you enjoyed today, or simply the fact that you are here, learning how to welcome more good into your life. Each time you focus on these positive feelings, you are raising your emotional frequency. And from this higher place, it becomes so much easier to attract success, money, and opportunities. Affirmations can also help you lift your emotions. Gently say to yourself, I feel abundant, joyful, and grateful right now. Let those words settle into your heart. Even if your mind wants to question it, just allow the feeling to grow. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Soon you will notice that life begins to mirror these feelings back to you in unexpected and beautiful ways. Remember, dear one, abundance is not something you have to chase. It is something you align with by choosing thoughts and feelings that match the life you wish to live. Every time you choose gratitude, every time you allow yourself to feel joy, you are stepping closer to the flow of prosperity that is always available to you. Trust in this gentle process and know that you are already on the path to a life filled with richness, not just in material things, but in your heart and spirit as well. There is something truly special about the small things we do every day. These little moments, these gentle habits, have the power to shape our lives more than we often realize. When it comes to welcoming abundance, success, and prosperity, it isn't about grand gestures or complicated routines. It's about creating simple, loving practices that remind you each day that you are connected to the flow of good things. These daily rituals don't need to take much time, but when done with intention, they can open your heart and mind to receive more than you ever thought possible. One beautiful practice is to start your morning with gratitude and affirmations. Before reaching for your phone or thinking about your to-do list, take a quiet moment to place your hand on your heart and softly say, "Thank you for this new day. I am open to all the abundance life has for me today." These words, spoken with love, set a positive tone for everything that follows. It's like telling the universe, I'm ready. I believe good things are coming. And when you begin your day with that energy, you naturally attract experiences that match it. Another gentle ritual is to keep a small notebook by your bed or in your bag, a gratitude journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you are thankful for. They don't have to be big. It could be a kind smile from a stranger, a delicious meal, or a moment of peace during your day. By focusing on what's already good, you create space for even more good to flow into your life. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles, and when practiced daily, it becomes a powerful tool for transformation. Mirror work is also a loving way to anchor abundance in your life. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak words of kindness and prosperity. You might say, "I am deserving of success," or "money flows to me easily and effortlessly." At first, it might feel unusual, but over time, this practice will soften any resistance you hold within and help you truly believe in your worthiness. Consistency is the key. These small actions, repeated with care, begin to reprogram your mind and shift your energy. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything all at once. Even choosing one simple ritual and practicing it daily can create a ripple effect of positive change. The most important thing is to approach these practices with love, not as chores, but as gifts you give to yourself. As you weave these gentle habits into your days, you will notice a shift, not only in how you think, but in how you feel. You'll begin to carry a quiet confidence, a sense of calm, knowing that abundance is always around you, always available to you, and life will respond to that energy in beautiful ways. Trust in these small steps, dear one, for they lead to great transformations. There may be times when things don't go as planned, when life feels like it's putting obstacles in your path. In those moments, it's easy to feel discouraged or wonder if you're doing something wrong. But I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that setbacks are not signs of failure. They are gentle nudges from life, guiding you, teaching you, and often protecting you from something that wasn't meant for your highest good. Every challenge carries within it a hidden gift, even if you can't see it right away. Think of a river flowing toward the ocean. Sometimes it meets rocks or bends in unexpected ways, but it always finds its path forward. You are like that river, strong, persistent, and guided by a deeper current. When something doesn't work out, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try to gently ask, "How is this redirecting me towards something better?" This simple shift in perspective can transform how you experience life's detours. It's important to be kind to yourself during these times. Speak to yourself with the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. Remind yourself that growth often happens in the quiet, difficult moments. Affirmations can be a source of comfort and strength when the road feels uncertain. Softly say to yourself, "Everything is working out for my highest good. I trust that life is leading me exactly where I need to be." These words can bring peace to your heart and help you stay open to the lessons and blessings that are unfolding. Remember that success and abundance are not a straight line. There will be ups and downs, but each step is part of your unique journey. Sometimes, what feels like a setback is actually clearing the way for something far greater than you imagined. Trust that the universe sees the bigger picture, even when you cannot. Allow yourself to rest when needed. Breathe deeply and know that you don't have to have all the answers right now. Keep your focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your feelings, and your willingness to stay open to possibilities. Each time you choose hope over fear, trust over doubt, you strengthen your connection to the flow of abundance. So, when life feels challenging, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I am safe. I am guided. I am open to the blessings hidden in this moment." Know that you are never alone, and every experience is shaping you into the person who is fully ready to receive the success and prosperity you desire. One of the most beautiful lessons we can learn is the art of trust. Trusting life, trusting ourselves, and trusting the perfect timing of everything. In a world that often encourages us to rush, to push, and to control every detail, it can feel unfamiliar to simply let go and allow things to unfold naturally. But there is great power and peace in surrendering to the flow of life. When you release the need to force outcomes, you make space for miracles to happen. Abundance, success, and prosperity do not respond to worry or desperation. They respond to calm confidence, to the quiet knowing that what is meant for you will find its way to you. Think of a flower blooming. It doesn't rush to open its petals. It trusts the sun, the rain, and the rhythm of nature. In the same way, you can trust that everything you desire is already on its way, arriving at the perfect moment. It's natural to feel impatient sometimes, especially when you're working hard to change your thoughts and invite abundance into your life. But remember, dear one, that delays are not denials. Just because you can't see the results yet doesn't mean they aren't forming behind the scenes. The universe has a way of arranging things in ways that are far better than anything we could plan ourselves. Whenever you feel the urge to control or worry, gently remind yourself to breathe and let go. You might softly say, "I trust the process of life. All I need comes to me at the perfect time." These words can soothe your mind and bring you back to a place of peace. Trusting doesn't mean doing nothing. It means taking inspired action when it feels right and allowing the rest to unfold without fear. Letting go is also about releasing attachment to how things should happen. Sometimes we get so focused on one path that we miss the better opportunities life is offering us. By staying open and flexible, you allow abundance to reach you in ways you may not have expected. Stay connected to the feeling of what you desire: freedom, joy, security, and trust that life will fill in the details. Each day, practice relaxing into trust. When you catch yourself worrying, place your hand on your heart and say, "I release the need to control. I am open to receiving with ease." Feel the tension melt away as you surrender to the gentle flow of life. Know that you are supported by a loving universe that wants you to thrive. There is nothing you have to chase. What is meant for you cannot miss you. Trust in this, dear one, and you will find that abundance flows to you more easily and gracefully than you ever imagined. You have come so far, and I want you to take a moment to truly honor yourself for being open to change, for choosing to believe in something greater, and for allowing yourself to receive these gentle reminders of who you really are. You are not someone who is lacking. You are not someone who has to struggle or prove their worth. You are a beautiful, powerful being, already connected to the endless flow of abundance that surrounds you. Every step you've taken, whether it's speaking affirmations, practicing gratitude, releasing old beliefs, or simply being willing to think a new thought, has brought you closer to the life you desire. These small, loving actions are creating a foundation for lasting change. You may not see all the results today, but trust that they are building beneath the surface, ready to blossom in ways that will surprise and delight you. I want you to remember always that you are worthy. Worthy of success, worthy of financial freedom, worthy of joy, peace, and all the wonderful things life has to offer. There is nothing you need to do to earn this worthiness. It is your natural state. The more you embrace this truth, the more life will reflect it back to you. As we come to this gentle close, I invite you to place your hand on your heart once more. Feel the warmth, the life, the energy within you. This is your power. This is your connection to everything you seek. Softly repeat after me, letting each word settle deep into your being. I am open to the unlimited abundance of the universe. I am worthy. I am ready. I am receiving. Breathe in these words. Let them fill every corner of your mind and heart. Know that you can return to this feeling anytime you need a reminder of your strength and your connection to the flow of good. As you move forward, carry this sense of calm confidence with you. Trust that each day offers new opportunities, that every moment is a chance to align more deeply with the abundance that is already yours. You don't need to rush. You don't need to worry. Simply continue to nurture your thoughts, your feelings, and your daily practices with love and patience. You are on a beautiful journey, and I am so proud of you for walking this path. Keep believing in yourself. Keep opening your heart to receive. And know, dear one, that the universe is always responding to the love, trust, and positivity you send out. Wonderful things are unfolding for you even now. You are loved, you are supported, and you are destined for a life filled with success, prosperity, and joy.